In this Zengo Wallet tutorial, we're going to review the following 8 items: how to set up your Zengo Wallet and how to recover your Zengo Wallet, Zengo Desktop, how to find your crypto wallet addresses, how to receive crypto, how to send crypto, how to buy crypto, and lastly, how to swap crypto securely inside of your Zengo Wallet. We're also going to be linking to a series of videos throughout this tutorial, so pay attention to those links above. Lastly, you can jump to any section that you'd like to if you want to get started immediately. So let's jump in. Let's set up Zengo for the first time. Get started by going to the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, or www.zengo.com. Only download Zengo from an official source. In this case, I'm going to tap on the App Store to get started. And I'm going to search for Zengo. It'll probably be one of the first search results, so scroll until you find it and tap on it just to confirm. In this case, I've downloaded it before, so it looks like a cloud to download it again. Just tap at the top. It should look like this or something similar in order to get started. And tap on Open. Now, as you know, Zengo does not use a vulnerable seed phrase. Instead, Zengo uses a 2 of 2 MPC secret share system. I won't go into detail now, but if you want an in-depth review of how the security architecture works and what makes it more secure than a normal crypto wallet, click above and you'll see a long video that goes into great depths. Tap on Continue to get started and input your email address. Tap Continue, and open your email in order to verify that you actually have access to this. It's important that you always have access to this email address for future recovery. And tap Confirm in order to get started. Now what it's doing is generating our 2 of 2 MPC shares. One of these is generated on your mobile device right here, and the second one is generated on the remote Zengo server. The two are then cryptographically linked, so it's essentially impossible for a hacker or a bad actor to get access to your crypto wallet, much unlike a traditional crypto wallet, which unfortunately we see gets drained or stolen on a daily basis. Now you're going to enable your phone's Face ID or PIN code in order to make your wallet more secure. Great. If you want, you can upgrade to Zengo Pro right now. You can also try it for free for a few days. In our case, we'll have a full video about Zengo Pro and the advanced features it offers, so we're going to skip that for now, and I'm going to tap on Later. And let's tap on Explore the app to get started. The last thing is, Zengo's marketing team is only going to message you if it's something we think that you'll care about. So I suggest that you tap on Please Notify Me and Allow in order to enable communications. Okay, now we can explore the app. Before we look around too much, let's finish with setup, which means that we need to create a recovery kit. So tap on Security, and then tap on Complete Recovery Kit. Our recovery kit is used to restore our wallet on a new device without the need for a seed phrase. We've already completed email verification, so the next step is to create our recovery file. I'm going to tap on Continue, and it's going to automatically upload the recovery file into your local cloud. It could be your iCloud, it could be your Google Drive. You can also make copies of this recovery file in multiple locations. The recovery file is not a private key, it's not a secret share, and if a hacker were able to get access to it, it's useless for them. We have a great video about secure recovery above. Feel free to tap on it or click on it to learn more. For now, I'm going to click on Continue. And the last thing to do is to create my 3D face lock. 3D face lock is a liveness biometric verification scan that's encrypted on my device and locks my Zengo wallet to me. I'm going to tap on Continue and allow the camera. It's optional but highly recommended, especially if you have significant funds on your device. Tap on Start, and now it's creating the 3D liveness encrypted biometrics 3D face lock, which I'll be able to use for a number of additional security features inside of Zengo, especially part of Zengo Pro. Excellent, I could choose to test my 3D face lock if I'd like to. By the way, you can add a backup 3D face lock of a trusted friend or family member, but we'll talk about that in the future. For now, let's tap on Continue, and done. And congratulations, we've finished creating our Zengo wallet and recovering our Zengo wallet. I'm going to tap on Home, and you can see that I have an empty crypto wallet, and it's time to put assets there. Now, I already have a Zengo wallet for the marketing account. I'm going to actually recover that, and we'll see what wallet recovery looks like as we go through the rest of this Zengo wallet tutorial. Now let's talk about Zengo wallet recovery. I have a Zengo wallet that I created in the past. It has significant assets on it. I want to get access to it on this new device. So I'm going to start by going to the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, or www.zengo.com to get started. In this case, it's again the Apple App Store. I'm going to tap in the search bar and type in Zengo. And it's usually one of the first search items. I'm going to tap on Zengo to make sure that it's the correct one, and I'm going to tap download to re-download Zengo on this device and start with the secure recovery process. I'm going to tap on open, continue, and in this case I'm going to put the exact email that I've used in the past. I'm going to tap on email. This is my email address that's associated with the Zengo wallet that I've created before. Tap on Continue, tap on Verify, and I'm going to go to my email inbox in order to verify that I have access to this email address. You'll see here, tap to confirm. And what it should do is recognize that I've actually created an account with this before. First, I'll enable Face ID. And it says, recover your account. This email is associated with an existing account that was backed up. So let's go through the secure recovery process. I'm going to tap on Get Started. And I'm going to do 3D face lock to prove that I actually am the owner of this account. I'm going to tap on Scan My Face, enable the camera, and tap on Start. So what it's going to do is check with encrypted biometrics that I created before using 3D Face Lock and make sure that I am who I say I am. Remember, this is protected by over $600,000 of a bug bounty. Success! I've securely recovered my Zengo wallet. I'm going to tap on Continue. Please notify me for transactions, right? We only notify you with information that we think you'd like to know. So I will allow that. And we are back in successfully. Now, if you've created your recovery file in multiple locations, now's the time to repair that recovery file. You can see here our recovery kit and our security bar that shows that I have action to take. So I'm going to tap on it, and I'm going to sync with my recovery file with Google Drive and Dropbox, which I've done in the past. And we're done. So now I've made sure that my recovery file is in multiple locations, and I've securely recovered all of my assets. As you can see here, this crypto wallet we'll be using for the rest of the tutorial. We have a number of wallets inside, right? Zengo Pro users are allowed to create up to 5 different crypto wallets. My main wallet has over $3,300 in it, and we will go through the rest of the process soon. Okay, let's talk about Zengo Desktop. It's one of my favorite features that we recently launched. So as you can see, you can access now Zengo not just with your mobile device, but on your desktop as well. Go to web.zengo.com to get started. So that's what I will do, web.zengo.com. And that will take you to the start of Zengo Desktop. There are 2 ways to sign in to Zengo Desktop. Either you can log in with your email address, or you can scan this QR code. I have my wallet next to me, so I'm going to do it by scanning with the QR code. All you do is you take your phone, open up the camera, Bring it close to the QR. You see Zengo pops up on the bottom. I'm gonna tap on that. And now Zengo's asking me, are you trying to log into Zengo on your desktop? Yes, this was me. I'm going to slide to the right. And now you see that I am very quickly logged into Zengo on my desktop. And it's going to accurately reflect exactly what I'm seeing on my Zengo wallet on my desktop. Make sure that you're always using the most advanced version of Zengo. As you can see at the top, please ensure your Zengo mobile app is updated to the latest version for a seamless experience. I see that now. I'm going to close. Let's explore Zengo Desktop for a quick moment. So you can see, first of all, that I can see my full balance here for this wallet. But if I go here, I can see I have my main wallet and I have multiple wallets. And I'll see my full balance for all wallets here on the top right, $3,564. On the left side of the screen, I can do all the actions that I would be doing on my Zengo wallet. It's just that it's sometimes easier to do it on Zengo Desktop. For example, if I want to receive Bitcoin, I can go here and I can see, of course, a lot of assets that I already have, but also assets that I might like to add to my Zengo wallet. For example, let's search for USDT that I don't have yet. So Aave USDT, for example. I can click here. It'll show me my AUSDT wallet address here, and I can view the full address by clicking on the 4 squares that look like a QR code. I can copy it and I can share it with someone else. Additionally, I can do sending from Zengo Desktop. I can buy, swap, earn, sell. Look at my history, which has a lot of information that's easier to see generally on my desktop than from my mobile wallet. And I can actually export here anything, all of my transactions from my history. That's particularly useful during tax season. Lastly, I'd like to draw attention to top dApps. These are some of the top dApps in the ecosystem. You can know that these links are legitimate links in order to get to these decentralized applications. If you have any feedback for the team or for our product team, tap on Send Feedback here, and you can also send feedback directly to us about Zengo Desktop or anything else inside of the Zengo ecosystem you would like to see further developed. We'll go into more detail on Zengo Desktop in the future. This is how to find your crypto wallet address. Now, as you know, you have different crypto wallet addresses based on the blockchain and sometimes based on the asset that you're trying to send or receive. We've got some great videos that talk more about your crypto wallet addresses. You can start with this one above if you'd like to learn more. But for today, let's start by focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So start by going to your main wallet screen. You can see that I already have Bitcoin and Ethereum in my wallet, but let's say I don't. I can go to Receive, and usually you'll see at the top popular assets that you might like to receive. If you can't find those assets, you can always tap at the top on stable coins or different specific blockchains, or here I'm even just going to tap on search and I'm going to type in Bitcoin. I'm going to tap here to see my Bitcoin wallet address. And you can see a lot of information. This is the screen that shows everything about the Bitcoin in your wallet. If you have some, maybe you don't have any. So in this case, I can see the first few numbers and letters of my Bitcoin wallet address and the last few. To see the full address, tap here to copy. I'll do that so you can see, or tap on the 4 squares that look like a QR code to open detailed information showing your wallet address. You see this is the QR code associated with my Bitcoin wallet address, and this is the full wallet address below that starts in 3CX and ends in E7MW. You can also see that private transaction mode is activated. This means that every time I receive more Bitcoin, my wallet address changes in public, which gives me more privacy for receiving Bitcoin. This is a feature that anyone can use if you are using Zengo Pro, and you can also choose to turn it on or to turn it off. You can always receive Bitcoin to the previous addresses, even if this public facing address is changed. Now down here, I can choose to copy my wallet address, I can share my wallet address, or I can deposit Bitcoin directly from exchanges without having to stress about copying, sending a wallet address from another place. So that's Bitcoin. But as you know, Bitcoin has a different wallet address than other blockchains like Ethereum. So let's look for our Ethereum wallet address. I'm going to scroll down and I can see it here. In this case, I'm actually going to do something a little different. This is a hidden feature inside of Zengo. You see, I can slide Ethereum to the left and to the right. If I send it to the left, it means I'm going to send Ethereum, right? And it'll pop up an opportunity to send. I'm going to close that. If I slide it to the left, then it's an opportunity to receive, and it immediately takes me to the main Ethereum wallet address where I can see here it starts in OXF and it ends in E9C. Like I said before, only copy your wallet address directly from this page. Never copy it from your history. We're starting to see scammers take advantage of people who are copying what they think is their wallet address from their history, but it's not. So again, only copy from there. Now, as you know, I have multiple wallets because I'm using Zengo Pro. I'm going to open a different wallet. Let's see, I'll go to my Web3 Minting Delegate wallet, which has much less assets on there, just so you can see what the situation might be like for you. So here, let's say I want to find my USDT wallet address. I don't have any USDT in this wallet yet. So instead, I'm going to go to Receive right here. And in this case, I think I'll tap on stable coins because it'll show me lots of different stable coins that I can use. And one of the first is USDT, right? We have it on a number of different blockchains. In this case, I'm going to open USDT on Tron. And this is my USDT on Tron wallet address, right? You can see it starts in TQT, it ends in HQN. In this case, I'm going to tap on those 4 squares to view the full wallet address. And then this is what I would copy to share with somebody who wants to send me USDT on Tron. Now let's talk about how to securely receive crypto from someone else. And what I'll do is I'm going to transfer crypto from 2 different wallets so you can see the full process. So I'm starting in one wallet that I have. I'm calling it DeFi, right? You can see here if I open my wallets, it's this one. I'll close that for now. And what I'd like to do is let's receive some Bitcoin to this wallet address. I don't currently have Bitcoin in this wallet. So how do I find it? I'm going to tap on Receive. And here I can see it's under Popular. In case I didn't find it under Popular, you can also search for it in the bar above. I'm going to search for Bitcoin. And I'm going to tap on it. And this is my Bitcoin wallet. It's my Bitcoin wallet address. You see it has more information. I have private transaction mode activated as part of Zengo Pro. I currently have 0 Bitcoin, and I can see the current market price of Bitcoin. I'm going to start by, right, I could receive, I could swap to get Bitcoin, or I could buy. Let's tap on Receive. And now I can see my full Bitcoin wallet address. If I was standing next to somebody who wanted to send it to me, I could show them my QR code and they can scan it to send it directly. But in this case, I'm going to copy wallet address. And I can see here that the wallet address starts in 3H8 and ends in NUNN. So I will close here. I know that I've copied it. And I'm going to go to a different wallet that I know has lots of Bitcoin in it. In this case, I'm going to go to my main wallet right here. Now, a best practice every time you send crypto, especially significant amounts of crypto, never send all of it in one transaction. Send a test transaction first of maybe a few dollars, and then you send the follow-up transaction once you're sure that the first transaction worked as expected. I'm just sending a little Bitcoin to demonstrate the process today, so I'm only going to be doing one transaction. As a reminder, I could tap on Bitcoin in order to send it, but a fun little hidden feature of Zengo is I can slide the bar of Bitcoin to the right and to the left. If I slide it to the left, then it's to receive, but this time I'm sending, so I'm going to slide it to the right. And I'll send $5 worth of Bitcoin today. I'm going to tap on Continue. And now it allows me to paste from my clipboard. I know that this is the address that I just copied from the previous wallet. If I wasn't sure, I could double check now. I could also scan a QR code of another wallet address, but I'm going to tap on Paste from Clipboard. And now this is an opportunity for me to review. I'm seeing where I'm sending it. I can tap on this to see the full address. I see the transaction speed is regular. That's okay with me for now. I'm going to tap on that just to see. If I wanted, I could pay more to the Bitcoin network to speed up the transaction, but I'm in no hurry for this. And lastly, the network fee, which goes to the miners to convince them to include this transaction, as soon as possible. Looks like it's about 50 cents right now. So I'm going to tap on, it's going to update, because sometimes the network changes, the fee gets higher or lower. It looks like nothing changed with that update. Now I'm going to tap on send. And now my Bitcoin was sent. It will take between generally 10 minutes to half an hour, depending on how congested the Bitcoin network is. I'm going to tap on done. And I know that the process will start. If I want to check on the status of this transaction, I'll tap on history down here. Sometimes you have to pull to refresh to make sure that the most recent transaction shows up in your history. And you can see here, it's already showing under pending. So I'm going to tap here. I can see the transaction that's pending, and I can even look at the blockchain to see where its status is. So I could tap here. And this is going to take me to a blockchain explorer, kind of like Google for the blockchain, and I can see exactly what its status is. So it's telling me it's going to be confirmed in maybe about 5 to 10 minutes. So I think that this will happen pretty soon. Now, if somebody's asking what the status is of the transaction, I can send them this transaction hash. You see here, I can copy it. I can send this to them. This is okay. This is a public hash, basically a confirmation code for the transaction. So you can check on the status of the transaction while it's pending, before it's confirmed, and then after it's confirmed. So you can always send this to somebody and they can look on their own Explorer for Bitcoin, kind of like the Google for crypto, in this case, the Google Explorer for Bitcoin, in order to check on the status of their transaction with you. This is how to buy directly through Zengo. Now, keep in mind, it's going to take a little bit longer the first time you set up your account to buy, because you need to create an account with one of Zengo's purchasing partners that's integrated directly into your Zengo wallet. If you ever have an issue during this account creation process, keep in mind that inside of Zengo, 24/7, we have live support. If you tap on this, as I'll do right now, you can start a conversation with somebody from support who can get you through any questions that you might have about the KYC process through any of these vendors, or which vendor might be the best one to use depending on where you're located in the world. Now, you can do this from your mobile device, but you can also do this from Zengo Desktop. And I think we'll try doing it from both locations to experience what it's like. Let's get started on Zengo Desktop. So I'm in my main wallet and I would like to buy Bitcoin. So I'm going to go over here to buy. And you can either search at the top for an asset you'd like to purchase. In this case, I know I want Bitcoin, so I'm going to tap on Bitcoin. Now, depending on where you're located in the world, you'll be able to purchase with different methods: a credit card, a bank transfer, Apple Pay, Google Pay, mobile wallet, or even PayPal with MoonPay. You'll see over here that your price gets updated every few seconds depending on the current market. I think I want to buy $100. Let's buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So I'm going to see different quotes available for me here on the right. If I don't like the current quote that I'm getting, I can also click here on View All Providers and explore the different prices and the different quotes that I'm offered. I think for now, I'll stick with Transact. So I'm going to tap on Continue to Buy. And it's going to redirect me to Transact, which is one of the purchasing partners directly integrated into Zengo. From here, I would confirm the fees, I would confirm all of the information, I would tap on Buy Now, and I would sign into my account to finish the process. Now let's see what that would look like from our Zengo wallet. Now I'm going to try to buy some Ethereum from my mobile device. So down here, I could either click on Buy, or I could click on Ethereum. I'll click on Ethereum, why not? And now I can see, right, I have a number of different things I could do. I could swap directly inside of Zengo. I could send some Ethereum. I could receive some. Let's tap on Buy. And yeah, let's buy $150 worth of Ethereum. I'm going to tap on Continue. And now I can decide what method of payment I'd like to use. I think for now, I'll use Apple Pay. So I'll tap on Apple Pay, and it's going to gather my quote and show me all of the different vendors that have different recommended options. So I can see I have Paybase, I have Banksa, I have Unlimited. Depending on where you're located in the world and local regulations, you'll see a number of different providers that you can choose to use. I'm just going to stick with the recommended one with Paybase, and I'm going to tap on that. And it's going to take me to the Paybase portal for me to complete my purchase. Again, if I have any questions, I know I can tap right here on support and immediately get to somebody from Zengo. Otherwise, complete your purchase and your ETH will land directly in your Zengo wallet, usually over the course of a few minutes to a half an hour maximum. Did you know that you can swap crypto directly through your Zengo wallet using a number of different providers based on availability and fees? So let's do that both on our mobile device and on Zengo desktop. Let's get started. As you can see, I have a number of assets inside of my Zengo wallet. I think what I'd like to do this time is to swap some Ethereum for Bitcoin. So I'm going to tap on Ethereum. I could also have tapped on swap at the top. And here you can see I have an option to swap. So I'm going to tap on swap. And it will auto-populate what it thinks I want to swap. In this case, yes, it was right. I want to swap some ETH and I want to get some Bitcoin. So let's try, let's see, swapping $100 worth of ETH. And it will calculate to show me exactly how much I'm sending and how much I'll receive after the swap. So I'll tap on continue. And here I'll see all final full information. I can see I'm sending ETH, I'm getting Bitcoin at a fixed rate, and this is the rate. This is the network fee paid to miners in order to support the transaction on chain. And it's showing me more information, the estimated time, what I'm sending, what I'm receiving, and which swap provider I'm using. In this case, it's Changely. We have other providers integrated as well, including Thorchain. Now let's look at swapping from Zengo Desktop, which is a very similar experience. So I'm here on Zengo Desktop, and I think what I'd like to do this time around is go to swap directly. And then let's choose a few different things. Let's swap, not some Bitcoin. Let's see, what do I have? I have Ethereum on Base. Great. And let's say, what do I want to get? I want to get something else on Base, because then it'll happen very quickly. So let's go for, great. Let's get some USDC on Base. The minimum amount is $21.22 here, so I'll send, let's say, $25 worth of Ethereum, and I'm going to be receiving USDC. So here on the right, I'll have the information of what I'm sending, what I'm receiving, the network fee, which is very, very, very low, and how long it's going to take using Changely. Now, this is the beautiful thing about Zengo Desktop. You can initiate a transaction here, but you have to approve it on your mobile device because it's more secure that way. So I'll tap on continue to swap. And then I know that it's going to be sending the information to my mobile device. So once I've opened my Zengo wallet on my mobile device, I'll tap on continue. And I'll see that I'll be getting a push notification on my mobile device.